Hey, what's going on, everyone? From Lake Walkers, it's Caleb Santiago, and you're watching Rochester's Best. It's the show where we get to know local business owners, their professions, and have a little fun while we do it. Today I'm joined by Jose Peo. He's not left, not right, but forward thinking. He's the voice of common sense for New York State. Jose, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
How are you with hot sauce?
How am I with hot sauce? I'm not quite sure. I guess we're going to find out today.
The theme that we're going to be working with today is from the show Hot Ones. They have a game that you can purchase at Walmart, Target. It's awesome. It comes with the last dab, which is a tiny bottle of hot sauce that's incredibly hot. And specifically what we're going to be doing is their pop quiz. So let's jump into it. Pop quiz. Put your basic knowledge to the test. Get the answer wrong and you'll take a dab. Question number 1. What company is the world's biggest distributor of toys? Is it A, McDonald's, B, Target, or C, Walmart?
Oh man, I gotta go with Walmart.
No, I'm sorry. The answer is A, McDonald's.
McDonald's, I knew it too. I knew it. I'm gonna legitimately take a dab. I'm not sure how hot it is. I guess we're gonna find out.
So, while you do that, you recently posted about you and your dad picking up old, broken down lawnmowers at the side of the road. Share some of the most embarrassing moments and some of the best memories you've ever had with Dad.
All right, I'm gonna do this with a little bit of tear in my eye because that was tough. It wasn't that bad. Embarrassing with my dad. I guess anytime you're digging through trash when you're a young kid, it's embarrassing. But the worst thing was he had the worst Volvo. I'm talking, it was like rusted out, gross. He was a gearhead to the utmost, right? So he was a mechanic, and it always stunk like mechanic in this vehicle. So it was dirty in there, and he would go around stopping on the way home from church. So he had like nice clothes on, stopping and picking up lawnmowers, trying to put this into the back of a Volvo, the trunk of a Volvo, a lawnmower. Oh man, driving around with this big old freaking thing sticking out the back of an ugly Volvo. Oh, it's terrible. Oh my goodness. But it was a good learning experience.
That's awesome. Now for our next hot question. Number 2, what company produces the most tires in the world? Is it A, Michelin, B, Goodyear, or C, Lego?
Dang it. All right. So now, knowing from the first one, I got to say Lego.
That is correct.
All right.
That's awesome. At TLS Funding Solutions, helping corporations, small businesses, and individual investors get the funding they need to start, grow, and expand their business is your focus. As a lone soldier, what is one piece of advice you can give others?
Well, one thing is you got to make sure that you have all the proper documentation, and that when you supply your taxes to the government, don't hide the money. Because what happens is people come to me for lending. I have to go based off the tax returns. Sure. So if there's cash that you're keeping in pocket that you're not supplying to the government, you're not telling the government, hey, I made $5,000 in cash because I do nails on the side. Well, I can't count that as your income. So a lot of people will save, a couple $100, maybe a couple $1,000s on taxes, but it ruins their chances of getting the most amount in financing later on in life. So just claim it, pay the taxes on it. It helps you on so many levels because it helps with business financing, as well as if you're a business owner and you want to buy a home. We have to count the taxes. We can't look at what you say to us. We have to look at the numbers. The numbers never lie. So don't lie to the government. Don't hide the cash. Just put it in there, pay the taxes, and you'll never have anything to worry about.
Time for another hot question. Where are Bugatti cars made? Is it A, Morocco, B, Italy, or C, France?
I am not a foreign car guy. I am a Corvette guy. I love Corvettes. That's like my ultimate vehicle. Bugatti, I'm gonna have to go with B.
Nope. Sorry. It's C, France.
I knew it too. I say I knew it, but I didn't know it. Oh God.
See, there goes my car knowledge.
Oh, that's so bad.
Now for our next question. Every month, you have lunch with an RPD captain in your district. Can you share with our audience something to keep an eye out for?
It's not, I would say not one thing to keep an eye out for. It's really keep an ear open. Make sure you're listening to the people. Make sure you're talking to as many people as you can. You're going to get a lot more information when you listen to the people, constituents. I've gotten more information from people who are Uber drivers.
Really?
Uber drivers, okay. Because they're telling me about how you can find dispensaries in the city, illegal dispensaries. It's really all about keeping your ear open and just talking to people and seeing what their issues are and seeing what they're seeing in the roads there on the streets.
Time for another hot question. Which planet is closest to the sun? Is it A, the Earth, B, Venus, or C, Mercury?
Mercury.
Good, that's correct. It's C, Mercury. Very nice.
I'm a fan of outer space. Big fan of outer space.
That's awesome. Okay.
I would love to one day go out there.
Now for our fourth question. You recently posted about Super Smash Brothers. Are you a gamer? And tell us about your most favorite video game.
I'm not a gamer, but I will play old school games. I love Mario Kart. Mario Kart is my game. I'm a part owner of Player Zone, which is an esports gaming bar out in East Rochester. Awesome. I invested in it, helped open it, helped with the marketing and everything. And every time I go there, I sit at the bar, have a drink, and play Super Mario Kart. And I'll be talking junk to the little kids around me. So I'm like, what, you want to play? Let's go. I'll be talking junk to them. It's pretty funny.
It's time for another hot question. How long does it take to travel to the moon by spaceship? Is it A, 3 days, B, 5 days, or C, 7 days?
3 days.
That is correct. It is A, 3 days. Wow, good job. I gotta pick a different car. Here we go. Tell us about the most challenging component of your job.
People don't understand what I do. Like, people don't understand that there's options out there outside of a bank. Like, you don't have to just go to a bank to get financing. Talk to as many people as I can, especially those who are in the broker world, business brokerage, accountants, business attorneys, and making sure that they know that, hey, this person's probably going to come to you. They probably need financing. And if they're small enough, too small, or they're less than 3 years old, less than $250,000 a year in revenues, a bank's really not going to be looking at them. They're not going to be able to help them. They don't have the products to help them with. Banks are very conservative. Now, this is not a knock on banks. I came from the banking world. It's just they have shareholders, and they have to abide by the rule of we have to bring the best return for shareholders and not lose their money. It's as simple as that. I don't have any shareholders. It's Jose Pio. And all I do is I connect people to people with money. That's it. And a lot of people just don't understand. They're like, wait, I don't understand. Hold on. Wait, I don't have to go to a bank? No, you don't have to go to a bank. Where I fall in is between banks and, Rocco down the street who's going to bash your knees in. All right, we don't want this. And, this usually, many times won't have the answer. So I fall in that middle ground where a lot of people just don't know exists. So it's kind of hard to tell people what I do. And people are just mind blown. Like, I can actually go to a separate person, a banker that doesn't work for a bank, essentially.
All right, here we go with another hot one. What do the M's mean in M&M's? Is it A, Madison and Matthew, B, Mars and Murray, or C, Michael and Mari?
B.
B is correct. Congratulations, Jose. You made it through. Tell the camera what you're up to and what's going on in your life.
Yeah, so what's next is focusing on branching out the business. I really want to build it to a point where I can show other people how to do what I do, because you don't need a college education to do it. You don't need an actual license or anything from the state. What you need is the cojones to, do the work, to learn on your own, to just sit down and be able to listen to people and get in front of people. So I can teach pretty much anybody to do this job. And that's what my next focus is, because I want to branch out. I want to be able to open a location down in Florida. I want to open one up in Tennessee, because the biggest reason, I want to be able to travel more. I want to be able to travel to these places and have some fun while I'm there. The future is working from home. The future is doing everything digitally. The future is using this thing that's in your hand right here using this thing to make money. That's where it is. And doesn't mean you have to be a YouTube star or a TikTok star or anything like that, but utilizing social media to make that happen. I mean, there's so many things that are going to happen in the next couple of years that I'm just excited to see where it's going to go. And I'm happy to bring anybody along the road that wants to put in some work.
Thanks so much for participating today, Jose.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. I think a little bit, not too much. Thank you, but.
Right. And thank you guys for watching. Today's episode has been brought to you by the Lake Walkers team of Keller Williams. Life's next chapter awaits. Until next time, bye now.